Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Planet Crafter, the humble planet. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. So, I've been sort of thinking about where I wanted to build. I think the smartest place, I think I showed this to you before, is that area over there where that ship is. Is filled with water, and it's a big, deep lake, way deeper than this is. And this, it's only deep in spots. But as I was looking at this, I noticed something else, except before we go do that, I just realized I'm not even carrying any oxygen on me. We'd better get some oxygen. So yeah, and there's that one frozen over lake that's up inside of the icy mountains there somewhere. But I'm not sure when that'll thaw out. It still hasn't. Or at least it hadn't as of when I looked last. Let's grab these and an extra water. Let's get a bite to eat. I want to do this. Oh, that's oxygen. Why do I have an oxygen thing and I don't know what I'm doing here. Methane. There we go. That makes more sense. We're going to grab one of these. Let's see. What else do I need for this? Oh, just the zeolite. Alright, we've got a few of those thanks to a fight in the new zeolite cave. Okay, so we got that upgraded. That's all I'm going to worry about at the moment. We've got some air and some water. Let's go over here because I decided to go in and just check out the caves. Oh, I noticed these too. These things have great big flowers on them now. And as I said, although I don't see one right now, there are mushrooms in the bases of some of these. Yeah, like right there. There's two of them. Don't even need to be growing mushrooms. I can just come out here and grab them off the trees. But as I was over here grabbing some air, I happened to look straight ahead. You see what I'm seeing? And that water used to stop at even though that was sort of a deep valley behind it, it stopped at those rocks. The water couldn't get over those rocks. Like I said, I do believe this has continued to rise ever so slowly. But, yeah. We've got waterfalls there, a waterfall up there. I haven't been back up there to look since this happened. We've got a tree branch here. Oh. This wasn't this deep before. Oh, I didn't mean to go down here. Oh, well. Got a little pool over on this side. This little thing is now in the coolest spot ever. Wow, what a view. Alright, let's go down and have a look-see. Water looks odd. It is, it's an odd shape. It's more like water tentacles than anything else. Now, I imagine you could build a base here, but what a pain in the rear it'd be to get out of it. It isn't too deep, but is deep enough. And I think if we go beyond this waterfall, we're gonna... Ooh. Okay. And there's that looks like the cave we were in last video. Wait a minute. Oh, it's a little frog pond. These things are interesting. Come on. Leaves floating in the water. That's a nice touch. A chest. Ooh, super alloy and explosive powder. I'll take that. Thank you very much. You're almost out of air. Yeah, I noticed, Growler. I'm just waiting for the little warning to go off before I use the canister. Gives a few extra seconds at least. My goodness. I think we go around this corner over here. If we go around this corner over here, we're going to find our shed. Yeah, there's the bridge we were on before. I think that was blocked with an ice block. We got more flowers on these things here. Yeah, here's our little shed. I can now probably think of a better place to put it. Okay, so that's nice. We know this stuff's all interconnected now. You see, this is what gets me. One of my main complaints with the rover, on the original map, by the time you get the rover, you barely need it. You've already gone around and at least if you're moving at the pace I am, you've already gone around and collected everything you wanted to collect, at least except for the further wrecks. And also it's really hard to get around with it because it's there's so many rocks and things, and the old map, the original map, doesn't really have a good road network, an area of wider roads that you could possibly, or wider paths that you could use as roads to get around. And there are areas you have to go into that you just can't use the rover. And when I first got to this map, I thought, okay, good, they actually designed this map with the rover in mind. Except you'll never get a rover down into, well, you could get a rover down into here. You'd never get it back out again. I mean, you would have to come all the way around this loop, and I don't know if that's even possible. Especially the way it keeps switching back and forth here. Oh, that's my shed. It's not doing me a lot of good clear up there, is it? Come on, up, up, up. There we go. Okay, let's just put this right here for now. This spot is probably safe. You even need that? Probably not, but we already have it over here, so we might as well make use of it. Alright, this is another weird thing that looks really cool. But I don't think we can use this for our base location. It'd be nice to build something on that lake, but like I said, just too much for a pain to get up and down there. I wonder what else has changed. Okay, you see, this lake here is big enough that we could build a base on, but it's not deep enough. It's just too shallow. You'd barely be able to get under the water to pick up algae, and I want to be near the water so I can get algae and water. Hydration is low. Let's drink one of our waters then. And this one, this like island in the middle would be perfect to build on. Build on here and then just place your stuff down here in this area, which has got a couple deeper areas, that you're using one of them now. But there's too much stuff there. There's no way I'd be able to build a base there unless I put it up on stilts, and I don't want to do that. Which really leaves us that lake down there, which is the opposite side of the map. Such a pain in the rear. Alright, I think what I should do is grab some iron and get started on our base down there. Okay. Sadly, one thing I noticed is that the normally I would put our start right here, our front door right here, but no, that's not what I wanted. That, you can see it's a weird angle. It's going to go off that direction or off that direction, so we got to move to a different spot to do this. I think this may be our spot. Yeah, this is pointed directly across. I gotta get down here so I can get the depth right on this. Is that right? I think that's too low. That looks better. Okay. And then we'll put one on top of it, right there. Okay, cool. So now we can just walk straight into our base right here. I'm going to build this across here, but, darn it, keep clicking the wrong thing. But I am going to take these back out later. I just want to get the other end lined up. Okay, let's do that. Of course, the sun's going down. So let's see here. We want our first one to be right about there. How's that look? That seems a little bit too close. Let's move it back one more. Come on. So let's put the door in and get some air. And then we'll move it back one more. And it figures the lights would go out just as I'm doing this. Okay, so we want to put it back here on this one instead. Close enough. Okay, so this, I think I'm going to actually have our front door pointing the other direction. So, let's see. I'm also going to make our base a little bigger because we got more resources, and I was already fighting for resource space. You know, another thing we could do, we could build a second rover base. You know, the little thing that we build the rover at. We could build one of those downstairs if we need to. Or is that right? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and there's 1, then 1, 2, 1, 2. This should be right. This should be right. Oh, we've got silicon inside from my other door. I decided to create a little box here, so I had something to work from. Okay, and we'll put this right here. Yeah, and I thought so. Let's go down into the water and nearly drown. How am I going to do this not being able to stay above water? Yeah, I can't freaking see what I'm doing. There we go. And I think one more will have it. Okay. I might have to deconstruct all of these so I could do this properly. Oh dear. Okay, I brought back some more titanium and some more iron, and I brought cobalt. Yeah, you don't want cobalt in your base. That's nasty. Little lizardy guys. Alright. So you can see this is our front shape that we've been using for the last couple of playthroughs, I think. I have this big room here so I can put in the basic crafting stuff and our desks and our displays and all of that good stuff. And then off this side will be our biolab. Off this side will be sort of the other biolab, the one we have to piece together an incubator at a time. I switch this up to a big box. And then all of this is going to be our storage rooms. It figures the sun has gone down. All right. First I want to place biolab. I didn't take out the other biolab. This is a completely new one. We can just recover the stuff. That's the nice thing about this, is you recover everything. Oh, good. It placed the right direction even. Okay. So that's good. I don't know if I have enough stuff to build all of our rooms here or not. We will find out, though. So right here. Come on. Go. That one's all set. Now let's place. I need more titanium, it looks like. This one. Okay. Yeah, so here's the difference between them. I am going to place an extra. Come on. There we go. An extra 2x2 room right here on the end. And that's going to give us room for like 32 more boxes if we need them. One right there. And then last but not least, I'm out of titanium. And I think that was the last of my titanium too. Yes, indeedy. Okay. Well, I know what we need now. Need to go get some more titanium. But you can see how the base is going to be. It's going to be other than this extra one here. It's going to be just like it was before. This the second one of these here. Then we'll end cap it with single cubes, and then same thing here. We'll have two of the 2x2 rooms going out, and then end cap it on that end too. Really should look into upgrading this thing. It'll save us some trips. Let's see. We don't have any speed update, and we have vehicle inventory 2. Okay, speed upgrade. We need a rocket and 2 zeolite. That's not a problem. Or 2 rockets. Let's get 2 rockets and 4 zeolite, and I'll get this. I'll work on getting this upgraded, and then we can just load stuff into that and bring it back. So we can get a lot more in a single trip that way. Okay. I can get almost 2 full loads. I couldn't upgrade this anymore because we don't have access to the different quartzes yet. Except the one. But I did manage to get level... what is this? Oh, this is a super alloy storm. What a time to get a super alloy storm. Okay. I gotta stay here and try to collect this stuff. I notice now that instead of just being sort of randomly spaced all over around you, the meteors seem to hit in specific areas and then just hammer those spots. I cannot go that way. Why did I even try? Oh. See what I mean about the little rocks being a problem? Okay, so we got that. I hate how you're always turned in a random direction when you get out. So I did grab all our displays and stuff, so I want to put these in before I go back to putting the rooms in. So we're going to need 3 desks in this room. Let's see here. That doesn't look quite right. That does. Super. And then we could put this one right here. Put the power right next to it. And I think we had the map one too here too, didn't we? Yeah. There, we don't have the rocket one yet, but what are you gonna do? I think this. Put this right here. And we can put our message screen. Oh, I'm short something. What about these? There we go. There we go. Those are done. And this one, I'm going to offset this one a little bit so that it isn't hidden behind the screen partially. I know it doesn't look very good, but there you go. All right. Now, I think I need my super alloy out of here. Sorry, I'm going back and forth because I can't remember what I need. And there, let's just try that. Okay, so let's get the second one here. Okay, so that just needs its end cap now. And here we're going to have one. Here we're going to have one. There we go. Those are done. Do I have enough stuff to build another shelter up here? No, I'm short an iron and silicon too, for that matter. Let's grab the iron. And I should have silicon out here. Yeah, I think I just need one. It's going to be our sort of central hub there that's going to let us... now I'm out of titanium. Goodness sakes. Do I have more titanium here? Yes, I'm pretty sure I do. Let's grab those. Actually, I didn't need that second, what you call it yet. Now we'll be able to get into there. I do have some of this stuff. So we can go ahead and put our ladder to upstairs right here. There. Getting a bit thirsty, but we'll hold off. Alright, and then so to round these off on the end, put these in. And about titanium again. Oh my god. I swear I hit control there and didn't transfer all of them. That should be good enough. So those, one thing I've noticed is those meteor storms now, it's not recent, it was something they did a while back, but they changed those so they no longer sort of just randomly spray whatever area you're currently in. They seem to sort of, first off, stick with the area where you were when the storm started. And they also, instead of just being sort of random all over the place, they'll just hit the same half dozen or some spots over and over and over. I went outside before the super alloy storm was done, and of course Growler got hit. Yeah, thanks for that. And this one spot, it just kept hammering and hammering. I found like a dozen of those things in that one spot. Okay, so now let's grab some of this stuff and move it over. Come on. There we go. All right, so I'm going to put windows all around like I usually do. But this is our main area here with our stations and our displays, and our two basic crafting stations will be right there. Then our biolab right here, and this will be mainly biolab storage here. It'll all be stuff that I use for the biolab, or most of it anyways. Then this here will be sort of more advanced materials. And this is our main crafting resources, iron, titanium, etc. And this is another one that's more late game sort of stuff here. And then of course here we'll put in our teleporter, our genetic manipulation stuff, incubators, and all that good stuff. But let me at least get started getting some boxes in here. Well, can't really see anything except I didn't plant any tree growers. It's even a tree in the middle of the lake over there. I got almost everything moved. There's some other stuff that I need to go and grab still, including the reactors and all of that stuff. But let's go ahead. I got our biodomes. We actually need to... is that the right direction? No, it's not. That's better. Okay. Biodome. I need to make another one of these so I can put it on here, but I don't even know if I have the materials at the moment, and I don't really want to screw around looking for them. Door. Right there. And I put the ladder on the wrong side, did I? No. Oh, I put this on the wrong side. I meant to put it on the other side. Oops. Come on. Come on, up here. And that's probably why it needed to be turned around. There we go. Now I can put my door here. Maybe someday we'll actually be able to get a hold of the 25,000 Terra tokens that we need to get this empty version of this room so we can stick it in. Or maybe I could just build another one of these and get Growler's bed and stuff in here. These little tubes are sort of nice looking, actually. Alright, let's go on down. This is going to confuse me a bit because it is backwards from the way I had it last time. This now faces out over the lake. And of course we don't have any factory area built yet. That will have to come later. Probably next episode. We should have the autocrafter by then. If we don't have it yet, we do have the autocrafter. Okay, yeah, next episode we'll start putting autocrafters out. Let's see. I need to get rid of this stuff right here. There we go. And get rid of this aluminum. And our titanium. Some stuff I don't have a spot for yet because that was not the right thing. I don't have a spot for yet because, well, as it is, I had to spend a lot of time. I spent more than 2 hours moving all of this stuff. So I'm just at the point right now. I'm like, okay, that's enough. I'm done. I'm done. Actually, I didn't want to put titanium away. I need 2 of those. Something I forgot. I want to go out. Ooh, our sun is out now. Now it's pretty here. This actually is a really pretty spot. What am I? Oh, I'm dying of thirst. Yep. Growler, would you die of thirst? And I respawned right where I was. Growler, what'd you die of thirst for? Lack of beer. Okay. Now for this is our walkway entrance here. I'm going to put railings around this. Ooh, I might need to go out one further. I want to actually put these things, well, these two, right over here. So we'll have the water thing over here, and we'll have the rock crusher. Might even make a second rock crusher and have 2 of them here. We'll see. And like I said, I'll get the stuff together to make the second dome. This area here is expansion for more boxes, for more storage. And we are definitely going to need it. I already have stuff that I just have stuffed into whatever box I could find. And you can see it's not completely filled out. I got most of that, but only a little of this because I really don't need a lot of this stuff that's going to go right here and what's going to go in these new areas. And right here are all later game stuff, so I didn't need them right now. But these boxes, what did I figured out I have 79 boxes here, each one taking 3 iron, so that's 237 iron. 237 iron just to make the boxes. But we're all set. I just need to finish cleaning up at the old site. I'm going to move our reactor, our nuclear power plants over here and stuff like that. Next episode, hopefully, we'll be able to start putting our factory in. We can at least get bacteria and tier 1 mutagen crafting started. But that's it for today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Have a great day. And bring beer. Growler.